How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Had to calm down there for a little bit. This still February the 17th, 2023. I had to just cool down. That first video, I had to go ahead and amp up on that first video because, boy, there's some wicked people here. So let me go ahead and, since I'm calmed down now, so let me go ahead and give y'all some facts about something. Okay, Michelle, my ex-wife, I guess she been running around. She been running around spending all this money. Y'all know I told y'all I had my kids for the first 2 years after she abandoned our family, right? All right, from November 2017 until Sophia Crawford stripped me of my rights and gave my kids to Michelle in March 2019. All right, so Michelle didn't give me any money. She never gave me nothing to help me with the children or nothing. She was out living her life. In other words, she was out living her best life. But see, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, let me tell y'all some truth about some things. The only reason why Michelle been able to do what she have done is because these wicked people don't like me anyway, and they trying to get at me anyway. That's the only way she getting away with the junk that she done to me. She done assaulted me several times. The Resana dropped the charges against her, a clear charge that he could have prosecuted her. Had it on video. You know, that she tried to make herself look like the good person, just as evil can be. You know what I'm saying? So, so coming up to everything that's taking place, right? So, David, David McGuire goes through my bank statements for 2018 to 2020. Not work, bank statement, the money that was in my bank statements. And had the judge, Joseph David, and had the judge, which the judge, he was a prejudiced bastard too, so had him to go back to 2018 to 2020 based on the money I had in my bank account now, not work money, just based on the money that I had in my bank account. And in order me to pay some child support of $1,200 in 2023. Then go through the money that she was going through, all of the illegal law that she have broken and have gotten away with it, because you know why? Because they want to get at me. See, so they use my kids. This is just like an OJ. You remember they claimed, they said OJ killed his wife and killed his wife boyfriend. You remember that, y'all? But they couldn't get him for the murder. But then what they come back and do to him? They come back and got him for that memorability. And gave him all that time for memorability. They didn't give him that time for that memorability. They gave him that time for his wife and that man. So that's the same thing they done to me. So you can't get at me for one thing. She couldn't get alimony from me. She couldn't get equity distribution from me. So let's hit them with the child support. So we couldn't get none of that from them. So we gonna hang them with the child support. That's what they did. They did a OJ. I'm gonna call it an OJ. That's what they did to me. They did a OJ. Couldn't get me with the other one, so we're gonna get him with this child. We're gonna put that child support on him though. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna boo it. He ain't got a job, we don't care. We're gonna go back to 2018 to 2020. We're gonna burn him. Never mind the money she was getting. Never mind the money she had in her bank account. We're gonna get him. We ain't gonna look at that. We ain't gonna look at that because that's open a whole nother can. How you gonna use my money but not use? How you gonna use my money that was in the bank at that time? And then listen, y'all. I had my children for the first 2 years, so 18, 19. I had them from 17 to 19, March of 19. So how's I'm gonna pay her child support? Or how's I'm gonna be eligible to pay child support in 2023 for when I had my own kids from 17 to 19? You know, and she never helped me. And then they never went in the bank account to look at her money, the money that went through her bank account. You see what I'm saying? So so that's an OJ. I'm gonna put a name in it. That's an OJ. They did to me in the OJ. And that MAGA judge, let me tell you something, that judge, you'll never in your life, in this life, Judge Max Swain. No, you ain't even a judge to me. You ain't nothing but a maggot dog of a judge. You ain't a judge to me, and I don't represent you as nothing. Let me tell you something. What I was getting ready to say, it must want important because it done slipped my mind. But anyway, these things has happened, and I call it an OJ because that's what they do here in Richmond County. They can't get you one way. They'll figure out some way to get you. They'll figure out another way to get you. So that's what I call it, OJ. Have ever y'all been done that way? They don't get you one way, but they'll turn around and get you another way. So now you think I'm going to take money out my pocket to take care of a woman and her kids, to let mine starve, you'll lie hell. You'll never taste a penny of my money. And you can get another stack of judge, a stack of lawyer. You'll never, ever, Michelle, touch a penny from me. Ever. Never, ever. You can believe that. And when my children, when my kid get the appropriate age where they can leave your butt, they gonna leave you. And it'll be probably way before then. But I know if they be with you when they get older, they're gonna leave you. That's why you ain't getting nothing from your daddy. Because of your mama. That's why your daddy, you ain't getting nothing from him. And you know what I'm saying? So now my kid's going the same way that your mama brought you. You know. So yeah, you know you didn't deserve nothing. Anything that represented his mama to you, I can see why that man, she done had him locked up, you know, put in prison. So yeah, I can see. And then the daughter was the same as the mama. I sure enough would have. I would have went on about my business. Sure enough would have. Wouldn't have had nothing to do with you. Sure enough would. And I'll tell you right now. And if my daughter grow up to be like you, I said, look, girl, I love you, but you go ahead on back with your mom and be around your mama, because I ain't got nothing for you. Because if she ever be like you, and you know, but my boys, I know what they gonna. I know. So, but it just that girl, they go through a whole lot. Who in the world would be this? He'll be calling. Hello. 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 Hello? Yes. Yeah, what can I do for you? Oh, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah. I think what? I guess so. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me tell y'all something. I had plenty of time to calm down and to come back. And I don't erase nothing that I said, because you know what? The Lord gonna get after every one of you bastards, brother. You think you scot-free because, see, you did an OJ on me. But you did an OJ on me, and I'm gonna do a God on you. You did an OJ on me, but I'm gonna do a God on each and every one of y'all. You did an OJ on me, but I'm gonna put that, you know, God said I can kill the body and the soul. So that's what I put on. I put the Almighty that kills the body and the soul. See, the devil can only kill the body with his evil devil that is with constituents that follows him. So yeah. But God said, don't worry about the one that didn't kill the body. The one you better be worried about, the one that killed both the body and the soul. Them the one you better be worried about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right there, y'all. But getting back to what I was saying, you know, I hate that my kids is going through this stuff with their mama and the system here in Richmond County. I hate that they going through that and have to go through that with the you know, I ain't never seen nobody could break the law the way my ex-wife has broken the law and get away with it. I ain't never saw that here. Well, I know it's probably done happen to some people, and I'd like to hear from y'all, because I know it's done happen. For you to get assaulted time after time, and a mentally ill woman to take your kid from a stable parent. Boy, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. A mentally ill woman take a straight man kids. A mentally ill woman, not only mentally ill, physically disabled and disabled by workman's comp. To take 3 times disabled. 3 times. 3 times disabled. And take my kid on $1,000 a month. So Farrah Crawford took my kid, gave him to that mentally ill woman living off $1,000 a month. And since then, she had 2 more kids. 2 more. $1,000 a month. You know good well that's a lie. You know she got a lot of money coming under the table. You know? So, hey, any of y'all out there, y'all know what the illegal junk that she's doing, report it. Because it's all illegal. Because see, long as she stay up under the wrath here and be protected by the devil, they gonna keep on protecting her. And they know she breaking the law. They're like Reese Saunders. Know when she assaulted me, they had the video to persecute her. And then after 5 years, they dropped the charges. That was just a stab in my back from Reese Saunders. That's why he ain't got no business being a district attorney, because most of the people, been the attorney around here. They're like Safira Crawford. You know, she a judge, and then she done been lawyers to people. She done prosecuted people. But then in the same, how you gonna be a judge and a lawyer and a doggone district attorney in the same doggone town that you did all your dirt in? So Safira Crawford did all her dirt in Richmond County. Reese Saunders did all his dirt in Richmond County. Joy David did all his dirt in Richmond County. And then you got an upcoming maggot that's just a maggot, David McGuire. Just a straight dog maggot. A baby devil. He's a little short, pume looking thing. Can understand why a woman don't want nothing to do with him. You know, why he broke up why he left him, bitter divorce. Because she won't putting up with his pume junk. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I ain't got much to say. I just wanted to just say that, y'all, because the simple fact is that's the third time in front of Judge McSwaney that just a man, oh man, gonna make me pay child support based on 2018, based on the monies that was in my account in 2018 through 2020, at the time that I had my children, had them all. How you gonna make me pay child support based on, how you gonna establish income for me 18 to 20 for 23? So what I did in 18 and what my bank account was having in 18 and through 20, you gonna make me pay child support for 23 based on 2018 and 2020? You don't got no established job. You don't see me working. You ain't got nothing on me here in 23 and 23, but you're going to put something on me. You're going to put 18 to 20 on me. But then at the same time, read my bank statement, but left Michelle's bank statements out of it. Ain't that the same thing? See, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you can go off my bank statements, then you supposed to went off her bank statements too, and then found out in the court that she was even lying. You know, she got $800 more, and that might have been a lot too, because it ain't public. It ain't going through the child support agency. Because if it was, that woman would have had it down on the paper. Now, unless she just deliberately lied about that too. So Michelle getting all this money and all this help, but guess what? Ain't nobody checking her for child support as to whatever. She just a mentally ill woman, and if I wouldn't give her a penny, never ever in this life, not one penny, never ever in this life, you will ever get nothing from me. You can believe that. The judge did an OJ on me, went years ago, that ain't got nothing to do. That was before the pandemic. Y'all, everybody lost their job, and you're gonna be responsible for going through a pandemic to pay for what you made before you went through the pandemic. This is 2023. And if you ain't got that money now, if you ain't got nothing going now, you can't go back and I ain't gonna say that's what you can't do. You say you can't say what people won't do, because you see it didn't happen to me. Y'all, I'm telling y'all firsthand, that's what happened to me today in court. February 17, 2023, by the wicked Judge Warren McSwaney. Went back to 2018 to 2020 and looked at my bank statements, and I had my kids at the time, all of them. And use that based on in 23, February 23, on child support that I'm supposed to be capable of paying with no job. Y'all, look, I know a lot of you looking at it like, oh, they can't do that. Yet, look, I'm here living proof. They just did it to me today in court by the wicked judge. That's why I call it the OJ. If they don't get you one way, they'll get you another way. Well, we'll drop the alimony. Oh, we'll drop the equitable distribution, but we're going to stick it to him for child support. That's like they did OJ. They couldn't find him guilty. The jury found him not guilty for his wife and the boyfriend. But then look at it. And that memorabilia was his. Look how much time he ended up pulling. See what I'm saying? OJ, they did a OJ on me. OJ. But them wicked bastards, I'm going to tell y'all firsthand, them wicked bastards got it coming to them. You hear me? The Lord way. Not my way, because if it was my way and I had the permission, and mind you, if I had the permission from God to do it my way, boy, let me tell you something. But I'm just go by what the God said. Woe unto them who hurt his children. Woe! I'm going to put that W-O-E out there. Woe unto them. It were better for you to be hanged about your neck and drowned in the depths of the sea than to touch one of his children. Let's see how this is going to work out for y'all, you evil maggot devil. Let's see, is the devil going to come to your rescue? Let's see if the devil got any power over God. Let's see about that one. He got no power. He might be putting me through the misery of his demons at that courthouse, the demon in that sheriff department. He might be putting me through the misery of that. But all the end, watch when it end, y'all. Like I said, ain't nothing end right here until God says end it. And it ain't ended yet. Because the only thing you're doing is stacking up more and more hurt and pain. What you stacking up on me coming right back to you. Every one of you. The hurt and pain that you stacking up, that other word, you dug a ditch for me, fall in to get hurt, you gonna be the one fall in and get hurt. 10 times. I'll leave y'all with that and I'll come back to y'all with some more. Thank you.